back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we are going to see your soulmate, your one true love, your strongest connection in this lifetime. That is the person we're tapping into. We're going to see who that is for you. We're going to see if you've dealt with them already, what will happen with you. We'll see, like, you know, all the juicy details. So my Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you know, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Redstone, and we will be using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. For group two, we have the White Stone, and we'll be using the Modern Witch Tarot. For group three, we have this purplish brown stone, and we'll be using the Rider-Waite. And for group four, we have the blue stone, and we'll be using the Mermaid Tarot. So pause the video if you still need some time to decide which pile or piles you want to pick, but we're just going to jump right into it. Alrighty, if you chose group one with the Redstone, this is your reading. We'll be using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot for you to see who is your soulmate, your one true love, your strongest connection in this lifetime. We'll see if you've met them already. We'll get all the details, Spirit. This is for group one with the Redstone. Please show us their soulmate, their one true love, their strongest connection in this lifetime. So first of all, we have Venus that just came out as the first card for you, the planet of love. So for whatever reason, group one, Spirit had to highlight, like right in the beginning of your reading, that this is a romantic partner. So I don't know what's up with that. Like, you know, maybe you've had soulmate connections come through the form of like friendships. You can even have soulmates as parents as well. I know that there are other forms of soulmates other than romantic, but Spirit's like coming right out the gate for some reason to confirm that this is your romantic soulmate. So I don't know if that's a personal thing or if you consider yourself to not really be attracted to like anyone, or what the deal is with that, but Spirit highlighted that right away. So we got Venus, the planet of love. It says beauty, harmony, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, magnetism, value, pleasure. This person could have a lot of Venus energy in their chart though. They could be like a Libra or a sign that's ruled by Venus. They could have a lot of Venus energy in their houses astrologically. Wow, we got the first house. So maybe they have like a Libra rising or a Venus in the first house. But this is someone with a strong sense of self. This is someone with determination, someone who knows themselves, someone who's on a quest for knowledge, information, growth, someone with a lot of personality as well, I'm hearing. It says the physical body, self-image, life, philosophy, consciousness, awakening, self-awareness, expression, gateway, and entry point. So this person, I feel like they've lived a lot of life. Definitely a leader. I'm picking up on a little bit of Aries energy as well. I wonder if Aries is associated with the first house. I don't know for sure, but I want to say Aries is associated with the first house. But I do know that Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So Aries is the first manifestation in a way, the manifestation of like human form and influence and consciousness. So Aries has to have a strong sense of self, which is why a lot of people see them as like super fiery or, you know, someone who's like willing to go toe to toe with anyone because they have to be, because they're leaders, period, point blank. So I'm getting a little bit of that energy. Wow, we have the conjunction with empowerment. So I see you guys activating the heck out of each other. This person may give you a love that you've never experienced before, especially if you feel like all of your romantic partners you kind of liked for other reasons, like you liked them because it made logical sense or because you had a lot in common. Spirit is saying with this connection, it's very clearly romantic, and this person is on like a path to self-learning and self-growth, and you may match them in that way, and then you guys come together. I'm seeing, like, you know, in Dragon Ball Z where they like do the little finger touch, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing that where they power up and they bounce off of each other's energy. We have the conjunction with empowerment. It says combines with, enhances. Yeah, this person is going to enhance. I just heard natural beauty. That's very interesting. So maybe you're someone who's been wanting to go on a natural journey, or maybe you are natural, like you don't put any heat on your hair. You do protective styles. You may not wear a whole lot of makeup. You may not even like be super flashy with your dressing and the way that you physically appear. Because I just heard enhances your physical beauty. So that's interesting. I'm also seeing a very hot couple. Spirit is showing me a very hot couple, and it looks like they are on vacation, and I'm seeing people just turn when you guys walk in the room. You and your partner are like, you get a lot of attention together. Like, people see you and they feel like that's a hot couple. It says strengthens, joins forces, activates. We were just talking about that as well. Intensifies, allies with. Yeah, so there's a strong energy of you guys coming together and being like a really good couple. So for you, group one, you know what? Now that I think about it, there is life lesson soulmates, and then there's romantic soulmates, and then there's like a blend. And then there's a whole other realm of soulmates that have nothing to do with romance, like that can come through friendships, etc. This feels like a romantic soulmate, and typically soulmates are at least a blend, but the most common form of soulmate is typically the life lesson ones that you learn and grow with. With you guys, this is clearly a romantic soulmate. Like, the romance is the connection. It's the highlight. It's all about your love for each other. And I feel like you activate each other, so you go on your own, like, personal path with this person. Both of you activate each other, highlight each other, intensify each other, and then activate each other to grow. But it's like the growing isn't happening through like triggering through this connection. It's more so happening through yourself and just maybe your comfort, your motivation through this person. Finally got some signs that came out. We have Taurus and Scorpio. So these are some signs you can look for. Taurus, the bombshell, it says earthy, practical, productive, fertile, tactile, ripe, pleasure-seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, loyal, patient, and deliberate. So this person is someone you can depend on. This person doesn't like to share, not gonna lie. There may be a little bit of jealousy within this person, but it feels healthy for the most part. But yeah, this person is possessive. What's mine is mine. And that's just period. You know, that's just how they move. That's what they're about. That's how they feel. And then we have Scorpio, the powerhouse. So Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. So that definitely gives this person a little bit of an edge. It says transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, eternal, mysterious. Yeah, something about this person, like, and I feel like you're like that too. I feel like you guys mirror each other in a lot of ways, because it's so interesting to see you guys literally have this romantic soulmate connection, but at the same time, I'm still seeing growth and activation happening, but it's happening on a personal level. So it's like this person, you guys share something beautiful together, but it feels like you both have your separate things that you're working on, and it has nothing to do with the other person. So if you're someone who's often hermited, that's something this person is going to match that energy. They're often hermited, or you guys have like your own time where you just need space to work through your own stuff. You may be someone who doesn't really like to talk things through, which we have Mercury, the planet of communication, that did come out for you, but it just feels like you like to resolve things on your own, and this person matches that. And then we have Mercury and the semi-sextile with allowing. It says encourages, sees the potential in, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, cycles, grows, and rewards. So there's like so much energy coming through, talking about how there's these growth opportunities, this amplification of each other through this relationship. It's very cool. And then we have Mercury. So you guys do have good communication, but I just feel like you don't have to talk about everything. This feels like two spiritually evolved beings coming together. I just saw 1010 on the camera, so you may be going through some sort of cycle completion and vice versa. You guys may be mirroring each other and coming together both in the same space in life. Mercury says words, thoughts, analysis, information, learning, ideas, awareness, vision, perception, curiosity, muse, and wonder. So I see you guys activating each other. I feel like you guys are going to be very good for each other. Let's see what else we get, Spirit. What can you tell us about this soulmate? Do they know this person? Have they already met? Nope. I do not feel like you. Oh, wow. That's interesting. We got the sacral chakra based connection card that came up. That is so interesting because to me, this reads as like a crown chakra based connection or a third eye chakra based connection. It feels like you guys match intellectually and like spiritually. To see that the physical intimacy is what does it for you. Good for you. One of us got to get something, child, because honey, I'm in a drought and I'm not happy about it. I'm not gonna lie. But also not compromising just to kind of get that. Anyways, this isn't about me. We have next level. So I see that if I had to say, I would say you definitely do not know this person yet. And like I said, I saw 1010, and 1010 is a strong angel number for cycle completion and starting a new cycle. So with next level here, I feel like you're aligned with this person as a result of whatever current karmic cycle or growth experience you're going through or that you've just gone through. We have making the first move. So listen, you better get yours, okay? You better get yours. I'll clarify that with tarot to see like if you're making the first move or if they are. But we have sacral chakra based connection. So the physical intimacy is so good. I see you being very fulfilled in that way through this connection and with this person. Spirit, are they being called to make the first move, or are they making the first move? Or is it their person? We have 10 of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Pentacles. If I had to say, I would say you're making the first move, not going to lie, because 10 of Swords in reverse, you've outgrown that meek, scared version of yourself that won't go get what you want. And I love this card. I mean, I made this deck, so it's not like I wouldn't like it, but I intentionally wanted to put the feminine in the lead of the masculine because I'm like, listen, we got to break these norms. I want this to make a statement, you know? And that's how I feel your energy is. 9 of Pentacles, you know who you are, you know your value, and you're at a point in your life where you're not afraid anymore. You're not afraid of appearing a certain kind of way. Because you know who you are, you don't have to be afraid of how you're perceived. Even if someone does say, oh, this person is quite forward, you don't care. Yeah, you're right. I am forward. 9 of Pentacles, I'm a boss. I have value. I know who I am. So what is there to be afraid of? I know what I want. I feel like you're making the first move, not gonna lie. We got the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. So I will say, even if you are the person making the first move, it'll be relatively easy. Spirit will make it easy for you to do so. Nice. We got the third eye chakra base connection card and we got the root chakra base connection. So that's what I was feeling. I was getting like strong third eye crown chakra energy. But it looks like you guys relate on a third eye level and on the root chakra level. So the root chakra is like your daily practice. It's your spiritual routine or just your routine in general, your connection to earth as well, your connection to this existence. So you guys could have similar views in terms of like volunteering and being there for other people. And that doesn't mean that both of you love to volunteer. It could mean that you're more stoic and both of you agree on not putting your neck on the line to always be there for other people. That could be the thing. Regardless of what it is, you match each other's energy on that level. So that'd be really nice. And then third eye chakra base connection. This could look like you dreaming of each other, having similar spiritual gifts, similar spiritual experiences. Third eye chakra can also tap into like the dream space. So both of you could lucid dream, or both of you could have the ability to astral travel. There's some sort of resonance when it comes to your spiritual gifts and abilities. Cool. Good to know. Spirit, their strongest connection in this lifetime. So what is their path to this person, since we know that this person is new? I mean, I think it's pretty clear. You're meeting this person with the next level card. You're meeting them naturally, just as your it's like your last connection, your last growth experience, your last ascension is naturally kind of leading you to this. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, so you don't need to force it. You literally just need to do life. Doing life will literally connect you with your strongest connection in this lifetime with your soulmate. Four of Wands in reverse, you may have even experienced a soulmate denial, and you may be looking back in retrospect and as the days go on, really doubting whether or not that was a soulmate. And if I had to say, I mean, I don't have anything here that says like, oh, anyone you've dealt with in the past wasn't a soulmate. But especially with the Four of Pentacles coming out, I don't feel like that was ever your final stop. I don't feel like that was your highest connection in this lifetime. And Spirit is saying with the Four of Pentacles, like discipline and listening to Spirit and doing the right thing is what's going to lead you to this partner. I'm not seeing a bunch of manifestation needed, and I'm also not seeing you needing to force it. It'll happen quite naturally. We got the King of Pentacles that flipped over. Nice. More of that practical Taurian energy. This person is a King of Pentacles in some way. King of Pentacles is a boss, usually someone who makes a good amount of money, someone who has a solid career, someone who has their own home, their own car, and even like extra saved up for a rainy day, saved up for vacation, saved up for family, you know. Six of Swords in reverse. Also, Spirit is definitely showing Nine of Swords. Ooh, this person is kind of going through it right now, not gonna lie. So you guys are on mirror journeys, but you may be on different parts of the journey. This person very much so. It looks like this person may be still in a relationship, Six of Swords in reverse, or definitely still healing from it. Nine of Swords, they're very much so still affected by their past, and they're still in the healing process. So if you are as well, that's perfect, because you know, it's like you don't have to rush. And that's another thing. When we internalize and we treat ourselves like a constant self-improvement project, we always feel like we have to be doing something, not even realizing like there's a whole person that's 50% of this connection. And if they're not in alignment, you still won't connect. So you internalize it and you feel like, well, just because someone hasn't come in yet, that it must be something on my end. Let me get to work. Let me do this. Let me do that. And it's really like, no, this person, they're tied up right now. Not going to lie. They're tied up, or very much so in the healing process. They're either like fresh out of a breakup or out of a long-term relationship that affected them quite deeply. And King of Pentacles, they've recouped their life and they've found happiness in career and in their stability, and they're finally feeling content with their routine. But, you know, like I said, I feel like you still have a little bit of time before you get to meet this person. I don't feel like it's too far away, nothing crazy, but I am seeing Spirit kind of saying like a lot of this is kind of out of your control or not directly related to yourself. So if you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, doing the most, manifesting and whatnot, and just getting down on yourself because you're not seeing results, just remember there's a whole other half to this connection, which is this person. It's like the Pareto principle, when only, you know, 20% of what you do directly affects 80% of your outcomes. Meaning 80%, like that's a huge, huge margin. This person is 50% of this connection, and then Spirit is at least 30%. So just handle your 20% and let the rest, you know, handle itself, so that you don't internalize it and get down on yourself feeling like you must not be enough or doing enough or whatever. Also, I'm hearing in alignment, and Spirit's saying it like in almost an irritated tone, where it's like maybe you hyper focus on being in alignment and you're naturally in alignment, or this isn't something you have to align yourself with. This is something that's naturally happening through you just learning your lessons, doing your best, being disciplined, and being patient. We have the Three of Pentacles, which does represent a connection to the divine. It does represent a higher force, a higher power being at stake. So Spirit is working behind the scenes to, Ace of Pentacles, bring you blessings, abundance. Ace of Pentacles is earth energy, a lot of earth energy coming up for you. A lot of earth and air. And so it takes a while, you know. Pentacles is the slowest moving in the tarot deck, but also the longest lasting, the most sustainable, and the most valuable. So definitely worth the wait. We have the Queen of Cups. It came out in reverse, but it kind of flipped over. When it was in the deck, it was upright. So Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like this is you flipping things in your head to mean something that they don't. You may be reading too much into what's going on. And again, just kind of like self-sabotaging in that way, because then you start misaligning yourself because you're feeling like, oh, I have to be doing something at this time. So you actually miss your mark. You really want to be in the right place at the right time, and that can only happen when you're tapped into the divine. So I would say focus on strengthening your relationship with Spirit, your ancestors, your guides, and just being patient. And if anything, Ace of Pentacles focusing on finances, that may be even the thing that Spirit is bringing into your life before this connection, so that you're better aligned to this connection, so that you feel value, so that you don't start chasing because you don't need them. You know, like especially with them being King of Pentacles, if you're someone who's struggling and they're King of Pentacles, that's going to make you attached to this person way more than you would just based off how you feel. So when you're abundant yourself and you don't need them, you just come at this relationship in so much more of an empowered place, and that will allow you to have much more long-term stability. We have challenges. It says all true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together, and that's definitely the energy I see with your soulmate, your strongest connection in this lifetime, your one true love. But it doesn't feel like you're fighting each other. It feels like you're working through your own personal stuff and then supporting each other. It's beautiful. I love that. Wow, that's what I have for you, Group 1. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, my Etsy shop is in the description. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the White Stone and the Modern Witch Tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your soulmate, your one true love, the strongest connection you will have in this lifetime. We're going to see who that is, and we're going to see, do you know them? Is this someone new? What's the tea with that? How you will meet them if you haven't yet. We'll get all the details. Don't you worry. Lie back and relax, and let's get into these cards, honey. Spirit for Group 2. Please show us their soulmate. Ooh, their one true love in this life. So right away, I am getting a strong energy that this person may be famous. So I hate to add fuel to the fire, but if you do, and this would be like a very, very small portion of you, but if you've ever felt unreasonably drawn to someone that you don't know, someone that you've met online, someone famous, I am going to validate that connection right now because I'm seeing it, not gonna lie. And we even have the Moon card that came out for you, which is all about mystery, the unseen, hidden, silent followers, silent viewers, people that there's other things in the background kind of keeping you away from them even. So it's like, I don't want to add, you know, fuel to the Delulu fire, but not gonna lie, I'm getting that energy super strong. But even if you haven't, even if you've never, you know, picked up on this person before, this person may have some sort of fame or notoriety. We have Capricorn, the boss. They're notoriously hard workers. Capricorn has that Saturnian energy of karma. I feel like this person has worked up the ranks lifetime after lifetime, and they're getting really good karma in this lifetime. Fame, notoriety, money. And it doesn't have to be fame like in the sense that this person is an entertainer. This person could be like a famous, like, you know, I don't know why JP Morgan is coming to my mind, but this person could literally be just like the CEO of a bank or a company, you know, and be famous in that way. It doesn't have to be like, oh, they're an entertainer. It could be someone super high up at like Apple, you know, etc. So, but we have the 10th house with reputation. It says career, responsibilities, achievement, fame, notoriety, authority figures, legacy, purpose, the patriarchy, and empire. Ooh, the patriarchy is really sticking out for me. This person could be in government to a degree. This person could be like someone into politics, someone who's like very, very well known in politics or in government or in some sort of institution, hierarchy, etc. This is cool. Capricorn, the boss, it says serious, authoritative, realistic, structured, traditional, accomplished, majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, or it says corporate. I was trying to say cooperative, but it just says corporate. So again, this person could be corporate, like it could be they're a part of a corporation versus like this person being like a famous singer, etc. We have reserved, rigid, and disciplined. So this person kind of goes under the radar to a degree. I forget who it was. I want to say it may have been Bezos, but someone took a picture of like this billionaire outside of a burger shop, and he was literally driving a Honda. I'm almost positive it was Bezos, but I don't know exactly who it was. I don't remember now. It's been a couple of years ago since I seen this post. He had on jeans and a white t-shirt. Like literally, if you did not know who he was, you would not have known this person had money. You would not pay attention to him. He's like at like, you know, one of those walk up Coney Island type situations, getting a burger. Brody's driving a Honda while he's a literal billionaire. And with this person coming up that way, like reserved, rigid, disciplined, they could be just like that. Like you would have no idea this person has money. And that's honestly true with a lot of people who truly have money. Like a lot of times you can't really tell. You would only know like if you really knew. Yeah, dude, this is cool. This is so interesting. So this person's definitely a hard worker, likely rich, likely well-known, very much so up there. We have the trine with flow, and then we have the moon with feelings. The trine says harmonizes, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, lubricates, gifts, rhymes, supports, and indulges. I feel like this is talking about your connection, especially if you guys live two totally different lives. Unless you're super like corporate yourself, unless you're a corporate baddie, corporate zaddy, you guys could totally be living in two different worlds. And it just really sticks out to me how it says like lubricates, words like harmonizes, energizes, enjoys, like enriches. Something about you really makes this person see a different side to life that they haven't really allowed themselves to enjoy, or that they've just never been able to enjoy. And then we have the moon with feelings. I feel like you incite feelings in them that they've never felt before. And it's simply because like they've been so sheltered or so like into their work and their career that they just haven't really entertained dating. This doesn't feel like someone who really dates like that. This feels like someone who, yeah, they could also be famous in your community. I was just tapping into someone's inner dialogue. Like, I wonder if this is someone who's like famous on a lower level. Yeah, it could be someone on a lower level for sure. It doesn't have to be the richest, you know, person on earth, but dang, now I forgot what I was talking about. I got distracted by that thought I was hearing. Okay, let's keep going. The moon, it says instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, home, family, habits, femininity. Maybe that's what you bring to the table, like this feminine aspect, because this person is so in their masculine, they're so in their logical mind. And that doesn't mean that you are a feminine, but the way that you like, you know, warm them up, the way that you open them up and you enrich their life, you add a whole level of dimension that they've never experienced. They've always been just super into their work and more serious and hermited. It says emotions, sustenance, the mother. Okay, Spirit. Their one true love, their soulmate for group 2. I'm like, I don't want to add fuel to the Delulu fire, but not gonna lie, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. We have Taurus and Pluto I feel like this person is going to step into a new life in a way through their connection with you. Also, they could have a lot of earth energy in their chart. We have another earth sign coming out with Taurus, the bombshell. It says earthy, practical, productive, fertile, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking, sensuous, possessive, loyal, patient, and deliberate. So I feel like this is a one-person kind of person, but really, I don't even feel like this is someone who dates like that. But when they do date, if they do date, it's like they're just focused on that person because it's few and far between that they make romantic connections. I feel like every conversation that this person has is about work. It's about their business. It's about the company. It's about what they do. It's about their stocks in the company. It's about how the company is doing. Everything is always about career for them. And then we have Pluto with transformation. It says renewal, inner resources. So maybe you're teaching this person like the inner. They already have the outer figured out. Being with this person, you will never have to work a day in your life, period, point blank. Period, point blank. I feel like this person even appreciates artistry. So if you're like an artist or a creative person, oh my goodness, I feel like they'd be so into that because again, it's like you bring this level or this aspect of life that they've never gotten to explore or enjoy through you, connecting with them. It says motivation, personal power, cycles, death, rebirth, obsession, intensity, clearing, and extreme. So not gonna lie, especially with as much resources as this person has, yeah, I'm seeing that scene from 50 Shades of Grey where he had the whole file on Anna. Yeah, this person probably will have access to like your records, and I'm talking like the stuff that they're not supposed to have access to, like your medical records, etc. Like they have that much access that they will probably research and know everything about you before you even go on a second date. Spirit, is this someone that they know? I doubt it. I mean, unless you know that you've already, unless you dated someone back in the day or knew someone back in the day that has like skyrocketed since, I have an extremely hard time believing you would know them. Ooh, we have coming to fruition. Maybe you've been manifesting this. We also have throat chakra based connection. So not only do you guys have really good communication, but this may be a result of you asking spirit for someone, like maybe you didn't ask for like, oh, just, put me in a relationship with someone famous, but maybe you asked like, spirit, just give me the life where I don't ever have to worry about money again. Give me the life where I can just be creative and you're getting the very best possible outcome. But with coming to fruition, this does feel manifested to a degree. So for my manifestation girlies and guys out there, those of you who are really into like, whatever, law of attraction, law of assumption, candle magic. I love candle magic, manifesting, subliminals. It's working, okay? It is working. Throat chakra based connection feels like this is something that you asked for. Like this is something you asked your angels, your guides for. You asked for them to bless you with a romantic connection with someone who really gets you, someone who you could add something into their life, but someone who is well off, someone who can take care of you. We have friends to lovers. So you may meet this person like interning. You may meet this person, like say you work at a coffee shop and they come into your coffee shop every day and you had no idea that they were rich AF. Like, friends to lovers, it feels like you're not aware of who this person is before you guys get involved romantically. It's like you had no idea for months you had been serving a freaking millionaire or whatever it is that they got going on. We have right hand confidant. You're this person's right hand. Okay, you're their silly rabbit. If you know, you know. But you're like this person's right hand and it feels like they just genuinely trust you. And I feel like it's because you're different than them. Like they don't feel like you're vying after a lifestyle or their money, their resources. They get a very genuine vibe from you. This person trusts you and you feel very different to them. No, I would not say that this is someone that you know. We even have the lateral move card. So this is someone that you're moving into a relationship with or moving into alignment with, like totally unexpectedly. It feels like this is coming out of left field. It feels like so random, and it feels manifested. We have a lateral move and crown chakra based connection. So again, like for those of you who see this person online, or you see this person like in, I don't know, I guess there isn't really, not many people read the paper anymore, but if you see this person any other way besides in person, the first time you see them, you may have that crown chakra based connection where you feel really drawn and attracted and connected to this person without even knowing them. Something about this connection is so like activating and synchronistic and just like random. How did we get here type of energy? Like, how did this even happen? Spirit, for group 2, how does this relationship manifest? How is this coming together? Wow. We literally have the Lovers card that came out. So this is manifesting through divine intervention. This is manifesting through divine guidance. The Spirit is definitely bringing this connection together, definitely bringing you together. And it feels like, fate. And I feel like that's true. That's the only way you can really meet this person, because they're so sought after, and for some of you, like so known. It's like you could only meet this person through fate unless you try to, like, only thing I could think is like, okay, if they're famous, maybe you can finesse your way into a meet and greet and then da-da-da-da. But still, it's like, that doesn't guarantee you'll be able to have a really deep conversation with someone and really make that connection. Spirit, how does this come together? Yo, this is totally unexpected. Your strongest connection in this lifetime, your one true love. We got the moon coming out again. Now it's coming out in reverse. Honestly, you're going to have to trust in the universe for this to manifest. That's like kind of, yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. Spirit's like, there's no way that you can pick up on this or force this. This person has so much, like, I'm hearing security, but they just have so many people around them that protect them, that, you know, like, you know how famous people have like their entourage? A lot of people have like people around them that do kind of their dirty work, in the sense that they always like to appear friendly and open to conversations with fans and things like that, but they'll have people around them that'll say, okay, that's enough, let's move it along, like, you know, you can't just monopolize their time. A lot of people have like little plants around them. Famous people have like little plants around them that kind of like, you know, get them out of uncomfortable situations. So I feel like they may even have something like that. And with the 8 of Wands in reverse, it's like, this isn't something you can force. It's only divinely guided. 8 of Wands in reverse, it's not even something that will manifest like in a time frame that you could control. It very much so feels like up to the divine with the Lovers card here. But Lovers card is good because that means that Spirit supports this connection and that you would actually be able to serve each other in this lifetime. Otherwise, Spirit's not going to, you know, place you in a connection with someone who's just like totally terrible for you. We do that enough for ourselves anyways. Wow, 2 of Cups, soulmate energy, and the High Priestess. So tapping into your intuition, tapping into your crown chakra, that is what's going to connect you with this person. High Priestess. It's literally the unseen. It's intuitive. It's messages from higher realms. 2 of Cups is soulmate energy, and she's on water and this one is on land. I just find that very symbolic of the fact that you guys are in 2 different worlds in some way. And it's like, it can only come through divine intervention. Spirit, what else can you tell us? We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. So this could be someone that you were obsessed with years ago, like when you were younger, and then you let go of. I just heard Vampire Diaries. I don't know why that's coming up, but maybe you had a Vampire Diaries era and this person was a part of that era. Like, were you maybe during the time you were watching Vampire Diaries, or this person could be from that show. But during that time, if you had a very like obsessive personality and you were into like like just obsessing about like the actors or characters or people. This could be someone from that era. We have the Four of Pentacles, Temperance, and Three of Wands in reverse. So again, this is just, this is no good for the Delulu girls, for the Delulus out there, for the, this is no good because this is just like Delulu juice right here. The perfect material to just like slip back into that time, slip back into that habit of like obsession. But with the Three of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and Temperance, Four of Pentacles is Spirit saying hold your ground, continue to be patient, focus on what you can control, focus on what's going on in your life. Don't try to seek this connection out. Temperance card, things are going to naturally harmonize and work themselves out. With the Three of Wands in reverse, there's definitely something in the way, and the Eight of Wands in reverse would represent some sort of blockage or some sort of delay. And then we have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I do see you moving forward. It is looking like you're getting an opportunity to meet them, but it's going to literally be when you least expect it. Like, I don't feel like you could predict it, like, even if you wanted to. Ooh. We have you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. This is that lateral move energy. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. That is exactly the energy I was feeling before, where it's like this is really one of those you got to leave up to the divine. Let spirit handle it. Let spirit bring it together. You just watch and wait. We have the past is behind you now, so drop the fears and doubts. Even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what is coming next, you are being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your recent prayers have been heard and are currently being worked on, literally with coming to fruition. That came up before. It's coming to fruition. A lot's happening in the background. I do at least see you getting your golden moment where you do get to meet this person, because I was kind of like, ooh, curious, like, okay, are they actually going to be able to see them? Because it does seem like they're so high up, their person, like your person is so high up in this lifetime. It does seem like they have a lot of people around them, or there's, you know, different blockages in the way. But it's looking like spirit is working, you know, Lover's card, that's spirit working in the background to align you. So just allow it to happen. And yeah, you will get to meet them and you will get your chance. But wow, I didn't expect all of that. That's your soulmate, your one true love, your strongest connection in this lifetime. And I feel like it's your strongest connection because you get so much purpose through this person. Not only are you dating someone that you can be proud of, you can be comfortable with them, they bring a lot of security to your life, and you genuinely feel like you add purpose to their life because of how much they haven't gotten to explore this aspect of themselves, the romantic aspect of themselves, the creative aspect of themselves. They've always been so work, hustle, numbers, you know, planning and serious. They've never got any of this. And I feel like that's exactly the thing that's making you feel like I have purpose here. That's what I have for you, group 2. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, my Etsy shop is in the description. We could also tap into your personal timeline. Maybe that's why it's hard to get, like, you know, an idea with this one, because it's such a unique situation. But yeah, all that is on there, and that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with this purplish brown stone, this is your reading using the Rider-Waite for you. We're going to tap in your soulmate, your one true love, your strongest connection in this lifetime. Who are they? Do you know this person? How will you meet them if you don't? We'll get all the details. Just sit back, relax, and let's get to it, Spirit, for group 3. With the purplish brown stone, please show us their one true love, their soulmate, their strongest connection in this lifetime. I feel like this person is not near you, like physically, or not near you spiritually, mentally, one of those, you know, pick one, mind, body, and soul. It could be like physically you're away from them, mentally you guys are separated, or spiritually. We have the ascendant with outlook, which is giving me strong spiritual ascension vibes, like you're being aligned with this person through your current spiritual ascension, or energy is fluid. This can be on their end as well. With the ninth house with seeking, it feels like you're looking for something in this lifetime. You're feeling like, or maybe you've always felt like something is missing and you've always kind of felt far away from it. You may be a star seed. A lot of star seeds feel that like homesick kind of feeling. And maybe both of you are star seeds. But we have Sagittarius, the Voyager here that came out. Sag is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of home, expansion, travel, growth, higher learning, foreign cultures, foreign people. So this person may literally be from a different culture. This person may be at a physical distance from you, and you've always felt kind of separated from them, but your soul has always called out for something better. I just heard somebody say, because I'm tired of these F-boys in my city. Listen, you ain't got to tell me, I know. It's rough out here, like, child, it's a mess. So I definitely relate to that. But yeah, I feel that as well with Sagittarius, the Voyager. It does feel like this person is far from you to a degree, or even with the ascendant, that you couldn't connect or see this person's true value. You may not have even be able to just see them until some sort of ascension that you have down the line. And we always have someone like that, like the one that got away, that we don't really see their value until it's years later. I have one like that. I used to work at this restaurant, and this guy came in and he's like so shy, like tripping over his words. You know, he was just like, "You're so beautiful, da da da." Basically asked for my number. Broski used to literally just be driving in my side of town, like, "Hey, do you want anything to eat?" And he would be like, "Hey, are you hungry?" Because I used to be like obsessed with Buffalo Wild Wings at the time. "I can get you some beat-ups and I could bring it over." I'm like, "You live 30 minutes away. Okay, you live by my job. What are you talking about? You can bring it over." And he just wanted to see me. And I didn't appreciate him. He literally got me this watch that said Angel on it, like this beautiful, expensive watch. And I was young, okay? Listen, I'm so annoyed with myself about it, because I went on to date the biggest, But we all have someone like that. So maybe it's something like that, where it's like you just can't even see them or really perceive them or their value or how they feel for you. You don't even barely see them as an option, or it just doesn't even register like who this person is to you, or vice versa. Until you have this ascension. So let's keep going. Sagittarius, the Voyager, it says enthusiastic, philosophical, independent, generous, ethical, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, unbridled, experimental, lucky, boundless, traveling, self-righteous. This person, I feel like they're definitely an intellectual. They can really hold a conversation. This person may have a degree, like this person may have pursued like higher learning in their lifetime. They could have like a PhD or a master's, you know, something kind of serious, bachelor's and above. We have the ninth house with seeking. It says foreign travel, adventure, higher education. So another card talking about higher education, customs, faith, beliefs, spiritual quests, aspirations, religions, gurus, and risk-taking. Wow, you may connect to this person by taking a huge risk, by making a huge move. And it doesn't feel like a physical move for whatever reason to me. It feels more like a travel type of thing, where it's like, it's still something really big for you. Like, I'm traveling for a month. I'm going to another foreign culture, immersing myself in it for a month. It feels like something like that. Not necessarily that you're moving. Like, I'm seeing Bali now. I'm seeing someone drinking out of a coconut. This person could live in a tropical environment. But they could also be from a different religion or a different belief system than you, a different culture than you. Wow. We have the ascendant with outlook and Libra, the idealist. So with this person showing up as Libra, the idealist, though, that may very much so reign supreme for them, in the sense that they do have an ideal of how they thought their life was going to play out, who they thought they would end up being with. If I had to guess, I wouldn't be surprised if this person really thought that they would end up like marrying someone from their culture or something like that. And through connecting with you, it kind of opens them up to a whole new world, a whole new possibility for themselves that just really was not expected. But Libra is ruled by Venus. So we got Jupiter and Venus showing up. That's a really good energy for a person, for a relationship. Jupiter is also the planet of like home and domesticity. So I do feel like this person has traditional values and beliefs, and they do believe in relationships. And it's just a matter of connecting with them and having them open up. Or having the path open up. The ascendant with outlook, it says worldview, mission statement, expression, role, attitude, your outer self, point of view, aura, your likeness, your impact, and first impressions. You guys may have love at first sight with this person. They also may be very physically attractive to you. Something about them just makes you feel like hot, okay? Steamy. It feels like we need to put some air conditioning on. You may be very attracted to them. We have Libra, the idealist. It says harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, graceful, considerate, flattering. This person, I feel like they compliment you, and I feel like you compliment them as well. It's literally just about getting you guys in the same place at the same time, really. Same place at the same time. And I feel like that love at first sight is going to open up their mind from what they thought to what is. Like they have an idea, just like most people do, of how they want things to work out. Wow, we have the numinous with mystery. If I had to say so far, I would say you probably don't know them, but I am going to pull from the next deck to clarify specifically. The numinous with mystery, it says the unknown, the unknowable, ESP, psychic abilities, the cosmos, universal truth, source, the unnameable, shadow work, inner knowing, tingling, other world, space, enigmas, the occult, and intuition. So I feel like your intuition is leading you here. And especially if you really feel like a starseed, or you feel like your soul has always been calling out for something higher that's ever so slightly out of reach, ever so slightly unattainable, unexplainable, unfathomable. I feel like your intuition knows, and it will lead you to this connection. And even though this person has an idea of how things should or would work out for them, once you guys see each other, it's just like everything just kind of falls into place and makes sense from there. Spirit. For group 3, do they know this person already? I really don't feel like you do. I really don't feel like you do. Ooh. Nice. Oh, interesting. So we have next level, and look at this new environment. I was literally just talking about that. Look at her in her new environment at her job. She's all happy. She at work and happy as hell. That's how you know she's in a new environment, because she is at work and she's looking like this is the life. I'm doing my thing. I'm happy. It'd be like that, especially if you get out of like a hard cycle and then you finally are in your new environment. Everything just feels amazing because you're just out of the next environment. If I had to say, I would say no, you do not know this person now. However, I will say that I don't think things are going to be romantic between the two of you right in the beginning, because we have crushing for a while. So I see this person admiring you, watching you, really being interested in you. We have throat chakra based connection, so there is communication between the two of you. But it feels like it's like on a work level or something related to however you relate to each other. So say like you're working somewhere and this person is a customer. It feels like related to, you know, whatever you're doing for them, or vice versa. Or if you're meeting in the workplace, it feels like it's related to the job. But we have the next level card. So you're meeting them as you're stepping into your new environment, as you're stepping into your next level in life. And this person is definitely crushing on you, very physically attracted to you, heavy on the attracted. Spirit is highlighting that, attracted. Like they're kind of obsessed and really attracted to you, doing a lot of like fantasizing about you, thinking about you constantly, just got you on their mind. Crushing for a while. And with the throat chakra based connection, you guys do have really good communication, but I feel like the way your connection builds and what makes this person feel comfortable and safe going against their traditional values or their religion or their culture norms, whatever, is the fact that you guys have such a good rapport and such good lighthearted conversation. It just feels like fun. They find you funny. They find you interesting, entertaining, endearing. Yeah, we have putty in your hand. So this person is smitten with you really kind of right away. Smitten, interested, wanting to get to know you on a deeper level, wanting to always be around you in your space. And you can tell when someone likes you. You can just tell because they're always like facing you or wanting to be in your space some way, somehow. They always try to cross your path. And this person is heavy on that. They may even get you little gifts. I'm seeing a Snicker bar. This person may give you a Snicker and drop it off at your desk or whatever your favorite candy is, like little things like that. I'm also seeing a teeny tiny little potted plant. Oh, that's so cute. I'm hearing someone say Arizona. And now this is reminding me of Twilight with her little cactus that she had. Her little cacti that she brought from the exit. No, but it's giving me that kind of vibe where it's like you're from a foreign culture and this person gives you like a plant or a flower, a little potted plant that's native to your home. This is so sweet. My little Cancer self, my little heart is about to burst because that is just so freaking cute. And look at this. Yeah, you guys are meeting, I really do feel like in the workplace or some sort of professional environment because we got code switching. Code switching is essentially when it's like subliminal messages. It's like, it's not slang per se. Code switching is basically like when you speak and it, from the outside looking in, from someone just passing by, it sounds like a normal conversation that wouldn't draw your attention, but it has deeper meaning. So you guys may be connecting on a different app. I'm seeing Kick. Dang, that's an old one. But you guys may be connecting on a different app, like outside of like the work environment. So it's like outside of like the chat system that you use or email system that you use for work, you guys are communicating outside of there. And also when you're talking to each other, the more the rapport builds, the more you guys have this like this strong code switching language and dialogue that's like coming up. It's like you're in your own little world with this person and no one even knows about it. Spirit, for group 3, how does this come together? How does this relationship manifest in their life? How are they getting in this relationship? We have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Not going to lie, it's going to be uncomfortable. And I feel like that's coming from the traveling aspect because it just feels like such a huge risk. And Ten of Wands in reverse, something right now just feels like you're not prepared. Like it's like the price of, living is going up. What do I look like literally traveling to a foreign country for a month or moving to a foreign country? Well, see, that's the tea. Especially if you live in a country now where it's like everything is super expensive. Like for me, I live in the United States and the cost of living is astronomical and you can literally cut your living expenses in half, if not more, moving to other countries, based on how expensive it is here. So if you're, like in Europe or, I don't even know, there's so many places in the world that have a high cost of living. This may actually be less of a gamble or a risk than you feel, but I think it's just kind of like moving away from your friends and family and then just literally doing this. It feels like for love, but I don't feel like this is for love. I don't feel it that way, group 3. I don't feel like if you would be moving or making a big journey, it would be for love. I feel like it has to do with your own desire with this 9th house and seeking for higher learning, higher knowledge, more life experience, growth and expansion, to experience something different other than what you have already. With the ascendant, first house energy, I feel like it would be like from a place of already kind of wanting to change and already calling for more. And if you're homesick anyway, because you're a starseed, you might as well, like, what? You're not going to be more homesick. You still ain't going home until you incarnate up out of here. So it's like, might as well have fun, you know, might as well take the risk. But if you're like a black sheep, I just feel like it's perfect, man. I feel like it's perfect for you because it's like, you already don't have, like, why dig your feet in where you currently are, you know, if you're already unhappy. And I get it, because it's like, at least you know, even if you're unhappy somewhere, a lot of people find themselves getting comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. Like, you could have a bad relationship or a relationship that's just lackluster. You know, this isn't your forever partner, but you'll be with them year after year because it's comfortable. At least it's familiar. I feel like it's something more like that, but it wouldn't be for love group 3. It would be for, like, the other things that your soul is already calling out for. We have the Strength card. Spirit is supporting you. You're very much so well equipped to do this. And with the 9 of Cups coming out, Spirit is saying this would actually be for you. So it would be uncomfortable. How this is manifesting is through you taking a big risk or a big leap, making some sort of big lifestyle change, or making some sort of like impulsive, I'm seeing like an impulsive booking. I'm seeing someone book a flight impulsively, planning a trip impulsively, going on a spiritual retreat, a spiritual quest. And it just wasn't planned. And if you're a planner, yeah, I could totally see how this would make you uncomfortable and kind of take you out of your element. But there's so much that would be gained from this trip or from this move. So much that you don't even expect. Like this relationship is more like the icing on the cake. It's not even the like, so say you could fast forward 10 years from now, looking back, this relationship would be one of the best things to have happened, but it would not even be number 1. And I don't even feel like it'd be number 2 or 3. And this relationship is really good. It's like you're gaining so much, like a sense of purpose, even a sense of belonging I'm seeing and hearing. Also, you're dismantling this old version of yourself. Wow, this could be a childhood dream. We have the Death card in reverse. Dismantling this old version of yourself and being able to step into your new life, step into your new self, and finally, like, make a big, big change. There's a lot of holding on to the past, though. We have the Moon card. The unknown is just driving you insane. I feel like you may not be a really big risk taker. You may be someone who's more practical. I was picking up on some Virgo energy just a second ago. I didn't say anything because it didn't come up from the cards. I was just hearing Virgo. So maybe you have like a Virgo moon, so you need security. You need it. Or an Earth moon, like it has to be, or your Mars placement. So you're much more practical when it comes to how you take action. Yeah, I'm feeling that heavy Earth in the Mars sign too. We have Death in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse, it doesn't feel like you're spiritual in the sense that you may get a reading here and there, and you may burn some, you know, incense here and there, but not in the sense that you will literally trust the divine with like impractical things. Like you're not really the type to like free fall and just do it. 8 of Cups in reverse, you're not emotionally, or maybe that is what it is, you're not like attached to your physical environment in the sense that you feel like this is truly the place you're meant to be for the rest of your life. You're attached to it in the sense that this is what has always been. So it's very much so comfortable. We have, when the world feels like it is coming down and crashing around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and to let go of who you thought you were, bro. This is so synchronistic, it's not even funny. It says, not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be a turning point for whatever you've been waiting for. It may even be a tower moment. I just heard initiation. Ooh, that felt kind of scary. That felt very Plutonian. It could be a tower moment that's connecting you here because, you know, listen, little starseed, you may have quite a journey And I'm hearing later in life. Yeah, later in life that was supposed to start for you, and it's kicking up now, and you may be resisting it, but I feel like Spirit is going to keep pushing you until you lean into that. And I think it was always meant to happen at this time. So if you feel like, I'm too old for all of this, or I'm too, whatever, I already like, my current situation. Yeah, it does feel like you're being initiated into a lot of change. And then, like I said, this relationship is just the cherry on top. Wow, that's what I have for you, Group 3. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, my Etsy shop is in the description. But that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the Blue Stone and the Mermaid Tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your soulmate, your strongest connection in this lifetime, your one true love. We're going to see, do you know them as well? We'll get all the details of how this will come together and who this is, Spirit, for Group 4 with the Blue Stone. Please reveal to us their soulmate, their one true love, their strongest connection in this lifetime. On the table, Spirit, thank you. The cards are a bit quiet with this person. Let's see. Ooh, that makes sense. We got Saturn and Capricorn, which Cap is ruled by Saturn, so it just kind of amplifies that stoic, distant, father-like energy where there just seems to be like a barrier between you and someone with this kind of energy. Something about this feels very locked away. It feels gate-kept. I'm getting gatekeeping energy. And you may be someone who's very gate-kept yourself, especially if you come from like a more modest background or culture, or if you're just more modest yourself. Nice. I see you guys bringing a lot of fun into each other's lives. I see you activating each other. It feels like this person is not used to taking a whole lot of risk, but something about this connection just activates them. We have the trine with flow. It says harmonizes, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys. So you bring a lot of love, laughter, and fun, a lot of excitement into this person's life. You enrich their life. This person could be stoic. They could be super philosophical. They could always be studying or always hermited, locked away, studying something, working on something, a personal project. Like something about them just feels kind of disconnected. But not from you. It feels like disconnected from like society or easily being able to meet them. Like for an example, this feels like someone who never goes out. Someone who's like a super homebody. So it's like, okay, when would you actually have the opportunity to meet? Something about this feels gate-kept. It says gifts, supports, and indulges. So I do see you guys indulging in each other and bringing a lot of like understanding into each other's lives. And I feel like you really validate them because I feel like they can kind of feel bad. They can feel bad at times because they feel misunderstood. Capricorn is one of those signs that often feels misunderstood. I always say like people treat Capricorn as if like they're B-list celebrities. Like you're cool, but cool for one thing or cool for the moment, and I'm just gonna like suck up as much as you as I possibly can, and then I'm gonna move on to the next person I can vampire off of. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's their placement in the zodiac being 2 away from the end, but it's like they've seen some success in this lifetime. Their placement in the zodiac being 2 away from the end of it shows their actual evolution and how much they've karmically accomplished, the fact that they have the ability to incarnate in this placement. But at the same time, they're just like 2 spots away from the highest evolution. So they kind of get slept on a little bit. But everyone's like Capricorn, hard workers, super, this is the person you want on your team. But at the same time, it's like, okay, so why don't they get like reverend, like Scorpio. How does Scorpio get more love than Cap? Anyways. With the zodiac stuff. But Saturn with wisdom and Capricorn, the boss. Saturn says discipline, structure, time, responsibility, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control. Yeah, this person may be really big on the self-control, tradition, maturity, gravity. This person, I feel like they feel the weight of the world on their shoulders. They had a lot of responsibility. This person may financially take care of their family. They may financially take care of their community. I feel like this person is important to a lot of people. And then Capricorn says serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise, accomplished, majestic, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, and disciplined. So tapping into this energy, I feel like this person has a very strong aura, a very intense aura. They can even be a little intimidating. And I'm also seeing someone who, okay, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but Spirit is showing me someone's under eye bags are really dark. And I don't think that's Spirit calling you out. I feel like we're tapping into your highest, your strongest connection in this lifetime. I feel like we're tapping into your person. But maybe you guys are twinning. But yeah, something about them does feel very reserved and disciplined. Like they've always been so focused on work. And then here you come into their life, adding all this value, enriching them, making them feel like a sense of zeal, zealousness, excitement. And it's really nice. We have the 5th house with passion. And I can't help but to notice the carnival ride in the picture here. It's like you initiate this person into play. Ooh, now that just gave me a little bit of a sacral energy. So I don't know what you're into, group 4, but hey, you better get it. You may be initiating into this person into a whole new world, okay? We have performance, entertainment, creativity. Oh my God, it literally says costume on here. No lie, it says costume. What are y'all into? Okay, some role play. Listen. It says play, love affairs, joy, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance, and disco ball. That's funny. You guys start off, with the costumes, flipping it, dipping it, and reversing it, end up with a child. No, listen, if you don't want it, watch out for it. But the fifth house does rule children as well, so just be mindful. And then we have Libra, the idealist. It says harmonizes, cooperative, balance, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, graceful, considerate, obliging. So I feel like this person, like you are their person. They get really soft for you. It's like they're not soft for anyone. They don't fold for anyone. Even like family cannot manipulate this person, cannot convince them to give up all their resources. This person is very fair, practical, and disciplined. And the thing that allows people to feel like they're getting over on this person is the fact that they're so about stability. Stability, security is important to them. Protecting and providing is just how they are. So people feel like they're using them, but really it's just that's their value system. So they just happen to align in that way where they can receive that from your person, group 4. But this person is truly soft for you. I don't feel like this person compromises their foundational beliefs for anyone, but for you, they do. They really do. And I feel like you're opening them up and you're bringing some fun, some femininity. Feminine in the sense, not that you're a feminine necessarily, but femininity in the sense, I just saw 8:08 on the clock. In the sense that you bring like that joy, that childlike inner, self, the creativity, the love. And then we have Mercury, the planet of communication that came up. It says words, thoughts, analysis, information, learning, ideas, reporting, awareness. This person could be a reporter. They could be a journalist. They could be an analyzer. And this could be an analyst in banking. This could be an analyst in any career genre, really. It says vision, perception, curiosity, narrative. This person may be a commentator. Now, not a podcaster, okay, because that, I don't know, maybe that's just personally, it triggers me, okay? I don't know why. I can't do it. I can't do the podcaster thing. I'm not trying to, no. But for you, you know, especially if you don't have a a negative bias towards them, maybe that is their sitch. Spirit, for group 4, did they know this person already? We have the invisibility spell, and I feel like that is so freaking accurate for this person. You cannot see this person unless they want you to. Like, they're so in and out. This is the type of person that you may work in the same office with, but nobody really knows what this person is into or up to. It's like they have so much privacy and they kind of stay ducked off to the point where you only see this person like few and far between. So they may be in your physical proximity, but you can emotionally, spiritually, or even connect with them like in a conversational kind of way. Until we have the better space card, this person, something, it could be a transit, you know, maybe the summer just really got down on them, or whatever season they're coming out of in their life, maybe it was just really hard and they've been hermited and they're finally coming out of that. I do feel like to a degree you're taking them out of that and motivating them to be different, to open up. Like this person, it feels like they love their routine and they're so used to it. It feels like they know what the best way to move is for them. The best way is to keep to yourself, to do your work, to go home, you know, keep your private life private, etc. But something about you takes this person out of their element, out of their usual and makes them kind of change. Wow, we have the moldable card, which is crazy because Saturn is not moldable. If anything, Saturn is going to mold you. So the fact that we got Saturn and Capricorn coming out, but this person is moldable, I'm telling you, like they're just soft for you. So far, I'm feeling like you may know this person, but you don't know them on a deep level. It's like you may have seen them a couple of times in your building or, you know, here and there, whatever. But it's like they really kind of go under the radar. We have asking around and belle of the ball. So you guys may be polar opposites. And to be honest, I do get a little bit of that energy where it's like Beauty and the Beast type of energy, where it's like you are Belle and just this, you know, beautiful princess, gorgeous, sought after, you know, by the prince and all of this. And you have your own life going and people just love you. They adore you. You are the belle of the ball. You get a lot of attention, very physically pleasing, physically beautiful. And this person, I feel like they don't dress to get attention, you know? You know how you see those like haircut videos like on Instagram or TikTok, whatever, and the person literally looks like super hot and totally different. Like they be looking busted in the beginning and then by the end of the video, they be looking fine. It's that kind of vibe where it's like, literally, if this person just gets themselves together, clean themselves up, stops with the stoic BS, and they rejoin society, they will be very attractive and get a lot of attention. But I feel like it's just not important to them until you. They don't really care about appealing to people until you. And I feel like you're just like this sunshine, this beacon of light in a lot of people's lives. And a lot of people are drawn towards you. You may have even felt this since you were younger, or you may have been like a very cute kid. And it's giving opposites attract. We have asking around and the one. So slowly but surely, this person has been collecting information on you. I do feel like you know them, but I don't feel like this is someone you've dated, and I do not feel like this is someone you've even talked to romantically. Definitely not. It really doesn't even feel like you've talked to them at all, or if you have, it's been like a couple of words, like at the company party, they stopped by for 5 minutes to get a pop in a gift bag, and literally it was hi and bye, you know. Something like that. But we do have the one here, so I do see you guys making a very strong connection, having a very strong attachment to each other, and it does feel like, you know, meant to be. It's like it doesn't I don't feel like this makes logical sense. It kind of defies logic. It's a true connection. And that's how you know you really like someone, when you start throwing your logical mind out of the window and all of a sudden you start watering down your standards that you would never fold on before you met them. That's how you know you really like someone, because you stop thinking with your logical mind. Love is not logical. It's the other side of the mind. So you start saying weird things. I remember I said the weirdest stuff to somebody. Oh my God, do I even want to say this out loud? I was with my boo or whatever, and you know, we had known each other for years, and we were just laying down watching like TV, whatever, and I was just like, I wish I could take my heart out and put it in a lunchbox and give it to you. And I swear to God, this boy almost teared up. And it was just like, it didn't make sense, but he understood what I was saying. Maybe it was just because he was a Libra, not gonna lie, because they love that shit, that nonsensical Venusian, just romantic, sappy, what are we even talking about type of stuff. Maybe that was what it is, T. But I said that, and it felt so real in the moment. And I didn't say it how I just said it. I said it like super, I said it like with the feels and everything. And I was like, sorry, is that weird? He's like, no, like, I understand what you mean. Like, that's love. It doesn't make sense. You start saying things that don't make sense. Spirit, how is this relationship coming together with their one true love? Listen, I'm a Cancer, okay? Don't judge me. I am soft, okay? I am soft. So it is what it is. We have the Chariot in reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm not hating this energy. Not too bad. We got the 6 of Cups. Nice. Yeah, the moon. We're actually getting a lot of Cancerian energy with the moon and Chariot coming up here. But we have the High Priestess in reverse. So for you, group 4, I don't feel like this is something that you can force. And I definitely feel like if this person, like if they can feel you watching them, aware of them, trying to approach them or chase them or anything like that, they're the type to get spooked and double avoid you and really stop responding to advances. And especially with seeing that this person is in a better space and then coming towards you, I would say just literally let them come towards you. Let them be the pursuer. This person is very much so masculine, so let them be in their element so that they can feel positive about the connection. I would say don't try to force them to open up and force them to, connect with you in that way. That's something naturally happening. This person likes you for you. So you don't have to contrive and pull it together. 10 of Pentacles is long-term stability, and 6 of Cups is kind of like a rewind energy. 6 of Cups can be a card of reminiscing, a card of the past as well. So maybe you had a crush on this person a while back, like the first time you saw them, but you didn't really see them again because they're always ducked off or they're always in and out, in their head, not really talking to anyone. They got this invisibility spell energy with them. So I would definitely say let them come to you, but I do, 10 of Pentacles, it is earth energy. It's the slowest moving in the tarot deck, but also it's the most long lasting, the most sustainable. So definitely worth the wait. We have the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Swords. Yeah, so I think that this person may even be going through a breakup. I feel like maybe they only had one relationship before. One serious relationship, and they're going through a breakup and they're still trying to heal from that connection, and they need to fully heal before they will comfortably move forward. And with someone who's so practical like this, you don't want to try to force onto them the that other kind of mutable, intuitive, feminine aspect. You just want to be that, and you are that, so you will have your connection when it's time. But something about this very much so feels like it will only happen in the right time. We have the Chariot in reverse and the 3 of Wands. This is also something you can manifest into your life. I sell manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I would recommend like a pink or a red candle for something like this. And I can definitely manifest, 3 of Wands, speeding things up, bringing the connection together, sealing the deal on romantic, love coming in for you. But you know, even if you manifest yourself, that would be a good way to go about it. More of that spiritual route than trying to, you know, go toe to toe with this person in the 3D, because I just feel like they'd get spooked and they'd run away. And with the Chariot in reverse, they're still kind of in this healing process, or in their head, or stuck in their old ways. And Spirit's like, listen, let me handle it. Let me break them down. Let me open them up. Queen of Wands, just sit in your power. Pursue your passions. Do what, you know, feels good for you at this time. Keep yourself busy and allow this to unfold. Ace of Swords, you're going to know the proper time to take action. But I feel like Ace of Swords is talking about them taking action towards you. I don't feel like your action is needed. It's already done, I just heard. It's already done. Let it happen on its own. Oh, this is interesting. We have, if people are gossiping about you and spreading rumors, don't fall for it. No one is worth lowering your vibration for. See it for what it is, which is a reflection of their pain rather than a result of your actions. So there could be other people that tapped into, oh, that would be the worst for a person like this. There could be other people that tapped into some sort of connection between the two of you, and then maybe they started to meddle. Or this could be like you really worried about what other people think about you, so you just try to be likable and kind to people. But that's not always the best way to go about each situation. So tapping into a person like this, observe them, and you'll see that that approach wouldn't exactly work. So I would say just, you know, stay working on yourself, focusing on yourself. Don't focus on what anyone else has to say. Live your life for you. Focus on Queen of Wands, your own pursuits, and just let this manifest. Let this person come to you. That's what I got for you, group 4. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, my Etsy shop is in the description. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.